Yo, what's up guys, it's Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with the best Royal Recruits deck in the current meta. I haven't seen that many people do well with Royal Recruits, but this is without a doubt the best version right now. Many people are using this version with great success, and the other versions of Royal Recruits haven't really been doing that well. So we're going to try and push up as high as possible in today's video. It is interesting because this deck doesn't really have any of the really strong meta cards, like for example Vines, Baby Dragon Evolution, like all those cards which are very strong and very popular at the moment right now are not in this deck. So it is a great kind of anti-meta deck, but also for those who do not have the new evolution available, do not have the Vine spell on a high level, this is still a really solid deck in the current meta without those cards, without the new evolution. Okay, let's see what we're going to be facing here. Looking at the first cards, Lumberjack, Baby Dragon, looking like some kind of beatdown deck potentially, could be like a Golem deck maybe. I guess we're going to have to wait a little bit to see what he's going to do next. I am very tempted to go with Royal Recruits right here, especially into the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Royal Recruits against Mini P.E.K.K.A. are, I would say, actually pretty decent. And he's also going to go with Night Witch. So let's go with Zeppis here to support. I know it's very aggressive, but at the same time, what does he have in Cycle right now? If it is indeed a Golem deck, which I think it is going to be, his cycle should be kind of slow, should be kind of awkward. And look at the damage we are getting on the right side lane as well. So beautiful push, beautiful situation early on. Zeppis are actually still alive. And that is going to be a lot of damage if he doesn't do anything about the Zeppis. Could have maybe gone with Royal Hawks into the same lane with the Zeppis there as well, but at the same time, don't really want to overspend. We already went quite aggressive. Okay, so what is his spell? What is his win condition? I think, as I said before, it should be Golem. I'm not 100% sure though. Could be many different things as well. Okay, let's cycle an E-Spirit here, mainly just to cycle. Hopefully we can distract the Baby Dragon a little bit. Let's go with a Goblin Cage here to pull the Mini P.E.K.K.A. in. If he does have a Golem, it would be very nice for us to try and cycle back to the Goblin Cage evolution for his Golem push. If he doesn't have Golem, then we should be fine. I think I'm going to cycle kind of aggressively here. Let's go with Zeppis kind of high, knowing that the Goblin Cage is going to go down sometime soon. We can then go with Royal Recruits here. 3 towards the left side, 3 towards the right side, and this should be kind of an annoying push for him to deal with. Let's go with a Barbell here to try and protect the left side. Royal Recruits to try and protect the Zeppis. We are going to force out the Lumberjack. Lumberjack evolution is going to go down. He's forced to go with the Baby Dragon, but still going to take quite some damage. He is going to try and activate the King Tower without success. And we are so far dealing so much damage both to his left and right side tower here. Okay, let's go with the E-Spirit like this. I think it would be nice for us to cycle the Goblin Cage evolution. So let's try and do that as soon as possible. He didn't show, I was about to say he didn't show his Golem yet, but at this point, like 99% sure it is going to be Golem. And guys, he just ended up messing up his Golem. He went with Golem in front of the Night Witch. That is definitely something you do not want to have happen to you. Let's go with the E-Spirit here. Let's go with a Goblin Cage evolution. Let's set up Zeppis here towards the left side lane, and I think this should be an easy defense. He is gonna have Lightning, but Lightning isn't really the best spell to have against Recruits. It's actually a really bad spell to have against the Recruits deck, because Lightning is kind of bad against Flying Machine. Lightning isn't really good against Zeppis, and the defense right here, even though we did take quite a bit of damage, is very solid. Let's in the meantime go with the E-Spirit here, trying to take care of the bets. Let's go with Royal Hawks towards the right side. No way he has enough elixir to defend both the left and the right side lane. And just like that, we are going to secure the first victory of today's video. Very nice gameplay. I must admit that the matchup was really good for us as well. Like honestly, having a Golem beatdown deck against a deck which cycles pretty quick, Zeppis, Goblin Cage evolution, that was not easy. But most importantly, his spell being Lightning also kind of made it even harder for him. So very nice win. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay guys, hopping into game number 2, and we are actually facing Viper. Viper is very famous, very known for his Hawk Rider Valkyrie deck with the Xe, with the Rocket. Let's see what he's gonna start with. Our cycle right here is kind of awkward. Looks like he does start off with the E-Spirit. I'm gonna go with E-Spirit myself to activate the King Tower, and I'm gonna go with what's it called, Royal Recruits in the back. He does have a Firecracker E-Spirit. It's gonna be interesting to see what deck he's running. I think this might be more of a typical Hawk cycle deck rather than his famous Hawk Executioner deck. So let's go with a Flying Machine here towards the left side. I think I'm gonna go Royal Hawks here already. I'm not sure if he wants to go for a potential Lightning, if he has like any good spell in cycle for the Flying Machine right now, but the Flying Machine should be kind of difficult for him to defend. He might go with Skeletons. Let's see if we can get a Barbell to take care of the Skeletons. Flying Machine is still alive. Flying Machine is gonna lock onto the tower for a little bit of damage, and let's go with the E-Spirit here, trying to force out, if he does go with ability, a late ability, and that is always kind of risky. So interesting matchup here. We were able to activate the King Tower, which is definitely going to help us during the match. I think his air cards should only be Firecracker, and Tesla. So that is going to be kind of awkward for him. Dealing with the flying machine. Only problem I see in a matchup like this is the quick cycle he has. Like, he's going to have a very, very quick cycle to the point where he's probably going to outcycle our arrows with his Firecracker. Probably going to get good defenses with like the evil Tesla. We need to be kind of careful, but I think the matchup isn't bad for us at all. Let's actually wait a little bit to see what is Viper gonna try and do. Looks like he's gonna go for a Tesla. Let's go with a flying machine here. Let's have the arrows ready. I'm sure that he's gonna try and get a Firecracker. There's the Firecracker. That's a really good Firecracker by him. Still worth to go with the arrows, and we are gonna get the flying machine to lock onto the tower for quite some damage. Let's wait a little bit and see. Okay, what is he gonna do? I think I'm gonna go for Royal Hawks here, guys. Not sure what he has in cycle. He is gonna cycle back to Tesla, but that is still so much damage. Both left and especially the right side tower. Look at the right side tower there, guys. So much damage we just dealt to the right side tower. We do need to be careful here with a potential Hawk Rider push. Is he gonna go for it? What is he gonna do? He does go for the Hawk Rider. Let's go with the Goblin Cage up high. Is he gonna go with a Lightning? What is he gonna do? Looks like he goes with his Firecracker. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna reset in the back. E-Spirit is gonna allow him to activate the King Tower. Didn't really think about it. Probably should not have cycled the E-Spirit the way I did, but anyways, that's okay. Brawler is gonna take care of his Firecracker. Let's go with Royal Recruits. Let's go with the Flying Machine. Let's go with Zeppies. Let's have the arrows ready for the Firecracker sometime soon. And let's go with Royal Hawks here as well. There's the Firecracker. Let's quickly go with arrows to take care of that as soon as possible. He is gonna go with a Tesla. Let's go with a Barbell here on top of that. Let's see if we can break through. He does have a very solid defense, but we are so far able to slowly but surely chip him down, slowly but surely get good damage. Okay, there's the Hawk Rider. We're gonna see a Lightning. Almost sure out of Viper, so that is a good play, but it is kind of aggressive. That is 10 elixir. He is investing in the Hawk Rider. We can go with recruits. We can have the arrows ready as soon as I see the Firecracker. Let's wait a little bit to see what is he gonna do next, but I think we should try and keep the pressure as much as possible, especially with the Flying Machine. Nice evil Tesla out of him. That is still a really difficult situation, really difficult push for him to stop, and I think we can keep out the pressure with the Royal Hawks here as well. Okay, good Royal Hawks. Does he have the Tesla back in cycle? Looks like he is gonna cycle back to it. That is a nice play from him, but still good amount of damage, good situation overall for us. And let's see what we can get going, guys. Okay, 1 minute 28 seconds left. Let's go with Zeppies in the back. Let's go with Royal Recruits like this. I'm gonna go with Royal Recruits 4 towards the left side and 2 towards the right side, just to make sure we do not give him too much barbell value. Let's go with arrows here as well. Let's go with a flying machine, and let's see if we can break through the defense right here. Look at how quick he's cycling the Firecracker. That is kind of problematic, guys. Like, he's actually cycling so fast. Let's go with a Goblin Cage here in the middle. We do need to be careful with a potential Lightning. I think he's gonna go Lightning soon. Let's go with Zeppies up high to take care of the Firecracker instantly. This time around, he decides not to go with a Lightning. Let's go with Royal Recruits in the back. Let's go with arrows here on top of the Firecracker, and let's make sure that we do have the Goblin Cage available if he does end up going with a Hawk Rider. I think I'm gonna still go with a Goblin Cage. Is he gonna go with Firecracker? I don't think so, right? I think it would be a little bit too aggressive from his part. Let's go with Flying Machine. Let's go with Royal Hawks. Let's go with arrows here towards the right side lane. Let's go with a Barbell as well. He is gonna go with his Hawk Rider. Nice Hawk Rider timing, but I think we still should get the Goblin Cage evolution down on time. Let's go with the E-Spirit prediction for potential skeletons. Royal Hawk split, and honestly, this matchup is so good for us, guys. Viper, amazing. Hawk Rider player, amazing Psycho player. Just wasn't able to keep up with our pressure, with our offensive power, and honestly, the defensive power we already saw in game 1 against Golem of the Royal Recruits deck is also super good. Like, you are still able to keep up with Psycho decks, you are able to beat down decks like the Golem deck so far. Good start to the video. Let's see if we can keep it up, and let's see if we can push even higher in the world. Okay, guys, finally found game number 3. We're up against a guy called Benjamin. Let's give him a good luck, and let's see what he's gonna be running. He starts off with Ice Spirit. I think I'm just gonna go with recruits in the back first play. I know it's kind of aggressive, but at the same time with recruits, you just gotta be aggressive. You just have to focus mainly on your offense, trying to punish, trying to take advantage in single elixir. So looks like this guy does have a Furnace. Furnace is a card you never want to see well used in recruits, especially this version of Royal Recruits where we do not have a big spell. His Furnace is gonna be so annoying, and his Furnace is gonna for sure get a lot of value in this matchup. So we need to be careful, guys. Let's go with a Barbell here to take care of the Fire Spirit. Gonna take care of the Furnace there as well. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? I think I'm gonna cycle E-Spirit just to cycle, and let's go with a Goblin Cage here as well. Okay, let's see. He is gonna try and activate the King Tower, but the E-Spirit wasn't even gonna jump on the tower, so not the best play from him. I wonder if it's worth it for us to go with recruits here. I think it could be a good idea to try and go with recruits. and then maybe get like a flying machine going as well. I wonder if he has any other air targeting unit besides the furnace. He is gonna cycle the evil furnace soon, and look at that, guys. Evil furnace already cycled. Only like 1 minute has passed in this match and he already has the evil furnace on the field. This is gonna be a very difficult matchup for us just because of that card, but the flying machine here is gonna take care of it. That is actually gonna be very helpful for us, and I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks here to try and unblock the fire spirit and force out at least like some elixir defensively. Beautiful. We force out the cannon, we force out the lock, and we also block the fire spirit. Royal Hawk might still be able to, yeah, still gonna be able to get, I think, one shot there. Perfect. And I'm gonna cycle E-Spirit, even though you guys might think, yo, why are you gonna go E-Spirit on top of the skeletons? Skeletons wouldn't do anything. I want to keep up my cycle. I don't really want to use my barbell because I have a feeling he's gonna be running Goblin Drill, and then this way we have the barbell for the Goblin Drill. We can cycle the Evil Cage, and in general we can just try and cycle without having to spend cards, which we don't really want to spend against a matchup like this. So look at that, guys. I didn't even see the Goblin Barrel or Goblin Drill yet. He is gonna go with Golden Drill here. Let's go with a barbell. Let's go with E-Spirit, making sure we don't take any damage. Let's have the Royal Recruits ready, but maybe I shouldn't go with it quite yet. I think it's better for us to first cycle another Goblin Cage, and let's then go with the Royal Recruits. Okay, so difficult matchup here, to be honest. I feel like this matchup is not gonna be easy. Why? Because of the Furnace being kind of like immortal, and also because of our cycle not being as quick as his cycle. We do need to be careful here with the Goblin Drill. This time around we don't have the barbell on cycle. We are forced to go with Zeppis. He is gonna get a lot of damage, a lot of value from his Evil Furnace, and I'm telling you guys, Evil Furnace is gonna be our nightmare today. I mean, not only today, just in general in this matchup. Let's go with Recruits. Let's go with a Flying Machine here. Nice Goblin Drill placement. He switches it up to the side. Let's go with a barbell. Let's see if we can defend it, but as you guys can see, he is able to defend our pushes without any problem at all. And we so far are not even able to defend his pushes without any damage. We are taking a lot of damage while he is not taking any damage at all, pretty much. Okay, E-Spirit is gonna be nice. Let's go with Royal Recruits here as well. Let's go with a Flying Machine trying to snipe his cannon. Let's see if we can try and break through. Luckily for us, he misses the poison, at least a little bit. Like, the poison is not gonna instantly take care of the Flying Machine. Flying Machine is gonna get a little bit of value before going down. Let's go with a Goblin Cage, but man, I think this is probably one of the worst, if not the worst matchups we could get with what's it called, with the Royal Recruits deck. Okay, E-Spirit here. Let's wait a little bit for the barbell. Let's try and get that perfect timing. Nice. Let's go with Royal Recruits right here as well. And I guess we can go with a Flying Machine, but I'm telling you guys, this is not looking good. He even goes with a poison, knowing that we are going to go with Flying Machine. I guess I should not have gone with Flying Machine. It does get one hit. We are going to take care of the cannon. We are getting a little bit of damage right now, but this is still not looking good at all for us. Let's go with arrows right here. Let's see if we can get the Royal Hawks to connect to the tower at least a little bit. Fire Spirits are still alive though. Fire Spirits are getting a lot of damage onto our tower, and this is so difficult, guys. I don't even know how to explain how difficult this matchup is. I think everyone is noticing it just by watching this game, but the fact that we cannot break through and the fact that we cannot defend is just, yeah, kind of impossible. But let's see. I'm still gonna try it, guys. I of course do not want to give up. I still know that if I do somehow outcycle, if I do somehow outplay the opponent, I still have a chance, but that chance is, I would say, pretty much zero actually. Okay, let's go with Recruits. Let's cycle Zeppies right here. Let's have the barbell going towards the right side lane. Let's see if we can still somehow cycle, somehow break through this matchup. But nah, look at this, guys. He's gonna cycle another Furnace. The fact that we cannot kill a Furnace is just way too difficult for us. Let's go with E-Spirit. Let's go with Flying Machine here. I'm gonna go arrows offensively, trying to break through in the last second, but damage-wise, we are down way too much, and his Goblin Drill once again is gonna connect and is also gonna get enough damage. So really well played to him. Honestly, he played that perfectly. I didn't see any mistakes from him. Very nice guy as well. He did play it the way he should have played. I don't really know if we could have done something different. Like, there were some situations where he pre-poisoned and I went into the pre-poison. Maybe if I would have like predicted that he would poison, maybe if I would have like baited or played more mind games, I could have broken through, but that was still so difficult. Such a hard matchup. No problem though. So far we are 2-1. Let's see what we're gonna be facing here in the next match. We are up against a guy called Lord Royale. Not sure how to pronounce it. Seems like a German name. Okay, let's go with a Flying Machine here. Same lane. He is gonna be running the Berserker. He is gonna be running the Battle Healer. Is this the same Golem deck we faced the other day? I did a video the other day on a Golem deck myself, and I think this is gonna be this Golem deck. Okay, let's go with Zeppies. Let's go with Royal Recruits here as well. I think that the Flying Machine is actually gonna stay alive. Hopefully, no, I wanted to say hopefully the recruits can actually go in front, and then this way they can tank for the flying machine. That was a bad play by me. Nice try, but didn't work out the way I wanted it. At least we are gonna force out a lot of elixir. We force out the barbarians, we force out the witch, which is actually a lot of elixir from him. Okay, let's see what he's gonna be running. I think if this is the deck I faced with the Golem deck the other day, he is gonna be running the elixir collector. So that would actually be a very difficult, very annoying card for us to deal with. I wonder if he's gonna go with elixir collector now. He is gonna do that. Let's see if we can punish him with Royal Hawk's flying machine. That is pretty much the only play we can kind of do, guys. He is gonna go with a vine spell plus the berserker, but he misses the flying machine. He is not gonna take care of the flying machine with the berserker, and we are gonna try and force out the tower here with some Zeppies. Maybe the Zeppies weren't even necessary. I just wanted to make sure that we do end up dealing as much damage as possible. In this case, even take care of the entire tower. So this is definitely gonna be a Golem deck. The fact that we do not have a big spell is very scary. We do have, I would say, an okay matchup against Golem, like with the okay, let's go with arrows here on defense. With the what's it called? With the Golden Cage evolution, we should be getting a good defense, but at the same time, it's still not gonna be easy at all. Okay, he is gonna go with his Golem. Let's actually go with Royal Hawks. Let's go with the flying machine here to the King Tower as well. He is gonna go with Witch. He still needs to defend the flying machine, because if not, that is gonna get so much damage on the King Tower, guys. And he is just gonna let it be. Okay, so instead of defending the flying machine, he is just gonna let it be. Focus on a huge push. Let's go with Barbell. Let's go with Easter. Let's go with arrows here as well. Trying to take care of everything. I'm gonna go with a Goblin Cage. I'm gonna go with another set of Zeppies, and let's see if we can somehow defend this Golem push. But I think I should more focus on offense here. Let's go with a flying machine, kind of sneaky flying machine to the King Tower. He is gonna be ready with the barbs. And guys, did we just lose? Did I just lose? I think I just lost, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can try and still defend this, maybe. I'm not sure if we can, though. Okay, let's go with Zeppies here. Let's go with an E-Spirit up high. He is gonna have so much troops on the King Tower. No, I think I just lost, guys. I think I just lost. No way. Back-to-back losses. Not really sure what I should have done different. Maybe I could have focused more on the King Tower, but then he does have Barbarians. He does have Witch. Like, he has so many cards which are annoying for us to deal with, not having a big spell, and we are unfortunately gonna catch another loss. We need to lock in right now, guys. I started off so good. I started with 2 wins. Unfortunate matchups, unfortunate losses against the Goblin Jill cycle and this Golem deck. Golem isn't necessarily a problem. The main problem in that matchup, without a doubt, was the fact that he has an elixir collector, which is unkillable for us, and the fact that we cannot kill his support troops, like, for example, the Witch, like, for example, the Barbarians. Like, those troops were just so difficult, so rough for us to deal with. Okay, let's lock in. This time around, we're going to be facing a mortar player, which should be much better for us, especially the Cannoneer Tower Troop is also a good thing for us to face because of the fact that we do have the recruits. And the recruits, of course, are like, the Cannoneer is not the best Tower Troop against the recruits. Okay, can we? I think we can go in right here, guys. He has the Witch in the opposite lane, which should be easily defended by the... Okay, let's go with arrows here as well. He does have the Goblin Gang, but look at the damage we are getting on the left side. Barbell is easily able to kill the Witch. Royal Hawks plus the Brawler from the Goblin Cage is getting so much value, so much damage on his left side tower, and just like that, we are gonna pretty much... I mean, I don't want to call it, but he already called it as well. That is pretty much gonna be good game already, guys. I mean, he's still gonna try. He's still gonna have a chance, for sure. But we just took such a good advantage of the fact that we had the Flying Machine, Brawler in the left side lane, his Witch went into the opposite lane, and then we could have just punished him with the Royal Hawks plus arrows on the main horde. Really good thing that I didn't go with the arrows on top of the Goblin Gang. I was tempted for 1 second, but then I was like, okay, maybe he's actually gonna have a mean horde in there. So good thing that I didn't go with arrows on top of the Goblin Gang. Okay, Flying Machine here to snipe the mortar. He's gonna get a Witch going. We need to be careful with the Evil Witch, guys. I mean, we saw it in the Golem matchup last match. Evil Witch can be very scary, can be very problematic for us. Okay, let's go with the E-Spirit here to cycle. I think I would like to try and cycle... I think I'm gonna go Barbell first, guys. He might go with ability, but I think we still should be fine. Let's go with Zeppies here as well. Barbell distracting. Let's go with arrows right now. He is gonna go with the Goblin Gang, but I think we can cycle back to our troops, like our spells. We have a pretty good cycle, guys. Like, in the worst case, we can go Barbell. I don't even think we need to, but I did have it back and I did have it available again. Okay, let's go with Barbell here. Let's go with minions. Let's go with arrows. We have a very quick cycle, so this cycle, or not like a very quick cycle, but we have a, I would say, really decent cycle. So we are able to cycle back to arrows. We are able to cycle back to the most important counter, to the most important card against the mortar, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna go with Royal Hawks. Let's go with E-Spirit here as well. He is gonna try and defend it with Divine Spell, but I think that still should be able to connect a couple of hits, and then that should be either tower down, or it's gonna leave it in arrows range. In this case, it's actually gonna take the entire tower down. So let's go with a barbell. Let's go with the Evo Cage to pull in the what's it called, the Skelly King. Let's go with arrows this time around. Let's see what he's gonna do. If he goes with me and Horde, we have the Zeppies, we have the E-Spirit. We have a very solid defense against the main Horde. We do need to be careful with a Vine Spell, but with the help of the Flying Machine here, with the help of the other tower, should definitely not be tower down for him. So very nice game. I think the most important part there was our amazing start in single elixir. That matchup, if he does somehow survive, if he does somehow cycle well, then I think it could have maybe been a little bit more difficult. We started, as I said, so good, guys. Then unfortunately lose this match, and then another match with only 600 HP on the King Tower. Let's see if we can at least get one more victory, and then we would go 4-2 in today's video. And honestly, with Royal Recruits, with the state of the current meta, I feel like for Royal Recruits, which is not good at all, that will be an amazing video. So let's see if we can get that final W. Okay guys, hopping into the last match of today's video, we're up against this guy called Newbie, and I'm pretty sure this is the French Goblin Drill player. So please do not have the same version we faced before. Like if it's Goblin Drill, at least have him have like rocket, vines or something like that, and not, oh, what a nice way of activating the King Tower. Wait, that was actually such a good way of activating the King Tower by him. Let's go with Flying Machine here. Let's go with Recruits as well. Let's see if we can get a good push going here in single elixir already. Hopefully, okay, he is gonna be forced to go with a rocket on defense. Kind of aggressive if you ask me, but that is still, I guess, worth it for him, because Flying Machine is just such a annoying card, such a threatening card if you do not have any good answers against it. So I think I might have to go barbell here, guys. I think I'm gonna go barbell like this, so this way at least we force out some other elixir from him defensively, because if he doesn't respond to the barb, it is gonna get, I think, one hit. He's gonna go with a Fire Spirit, and let's in the meantime cycle. I guess I'm gonna go Goblin Cage here. Okay, so he does have the rocket, which is good for us. Like if he had, as the other Goblin Joe player, poison, fireball, like a good spell against our deck, then I would already be kind of set. But I think with the what's it called, with the rocket, we definitely have a much better chance here. So let's go with E-Spirit. We are gonna still take a little bit of damage with the Golden Gel, but we didn't have Barbie on cycle, so I guess we didn't really have any other chance. The fact that he activated the King Tower there is definitely game changing though. Like that was such a nice activation from him, and this guy definitely knows what he is doing when you talk about Goblin Gel. Okay, let's go with a Flying Machine here up high. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? He's gonna go with cannon like that. That is very interesting. I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks here just to see, okay, how is he gonna defend the Royal Hawks? Is he gonna rocket? Okay, the bomber, snowball. I mean, he actually does have really good counters against the Royal Hawks, even if he spends the cannon. So yeah, that is maybe not the best play for me. Let's see what we can do here though. Let's go with Seppies. Let's have the barbell ready as well. Bomber is gonna splash the tower a little bit. That is the annoying, that is the scary part about facing Goblin Joe Bomber. Whatever you drop next to the Goblin Joe to defend it, it is always, or most of the times, gonna get splashed by the bomber. So let's see, guys. Let's focus up. Let's go with the E-Spirit here to block his Fire Spirit. I think we're gonna have to try and somehow cycle multiple Flying Machines, try and somehow cycle. He does have the snowball. Let's see if we can still defend it without taking too much damage. I think, okay, we need to be careful with the bomber here. Let's go with arrows like this. And I think our most important card in this matchup is definitely gonna be the Flying Machine. So far, he's doing a really good job at, yeah, countering it, at like not allowing the Flying Machine to get the value it should be getting, or we want it to be getting. Okay, Bomber is still gonna stay alive, man. The Bomber is going crazy in this matchup right now. Okay, let's go with a Flying Machine here. Let's see if we can get something going. Let's go with Royal Hawks as well. He does have the Bomber. Let's go with arrows like this, trying to take care of it. Let's go with Zeppies here as well. I think Flying Machine is gonna stay alive. Nice. Flying Machine, please take care. No, I wanted it to take care of the Fire Spirit. The fact that the Fire Spirit jumped there is actually so well played by him. And guys, this guy's actually cooking right now. Like, he is actually playing out of his mind. He's cycling. He's playing so well. Okay, let's see if we can still win this though. Like, that is the real question right here. Can we still somehow break through? Can we still somehow beat this guy? Okay, he's gonna go with Rocket. Let's go with Royal Hawk Split right here. Royal Recruits are gonna still be alive. Royal Hawks are also gonna try and get something going. Let's go with a Barbell here up high. Let's go with the E-Spirit as well. Trying to break through. We can go with a Flying Machine here at the bridge, trying to keep up the pressure. Let's have the arrows ready in case he gives us value. Flying Machine is gonna force out the bomber. Flying Machine is gonna lock onto the tower, and we are gonna finally get some damage, and we are actually in a damage lead because of the Flying Machine right now. problem right here is that he has the rocket and we do not have any direct damage, guys. Like, he can potentially rocket cycle us and we cannot really do anything about it. So that is also the scary part here. Okay, let's go with Royal Hawks. Let's actually go with a barbell like this instead of using it the other way. He is gonna go with a snowball rocket combo. Wow, what a... Man, this guy is actually insane. Okay, 44 seconds left. I think we still have a chance, but I do need to hurry up and try and get something going soon. If I do not do it soon, it's gonna be too late already. Okay, he is gonna cycle snowball. Let's go with Royal Hawks right here. Let's cycle an E-Spirit as well. Let's go with a flying machine, trying to break through, trying to get some value. Let's go with a barbell. Let's go with Zeppis here. He is gonna go with a rocket, and a rocket once again getting so much value. This guy is actually playing, as I said, so well, guys. Let's go with Royal Hawks. Let's go with arrows here as well. E-Spirit trying to break through the cannon. Let's see if we can get the flying machine to connect to the tower. He might just rocket once again. Looks like this time around he's not gonna rocket. Let's go with Zeppis. Let's go with a barbell. Let's see if we can break through, guys. Only 5 seconds left. Please, flying machine somehow break through. Looks like it's not gonna break through. And he even rockets in the very last second. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could have played that better. But he deserved that victory so much. Like, he actually played out of his mind. Guys, I can't lie. We have been getting some difficult matchup. That last matchup was not difficult at all. He actually did outplay us. He had a very solid gameplay. Number 4 in the world finish. He is able to beat us another time. So far, we are what? 3-3. 3 wins, 3 victory, or 3 losses, 3 victories. I do want to at least end positive. Man, I feel like I could have beaten him. I'm not really sure what I should have done different. I feel like in some situations, I give him a lot of spell value. He did some amazing snowball combos with the rocket. Rocket by itself without snowballing, just like the rocket on defense against like flying machine. And I gave him some values with like the Zeppies. Like, I feel like I should have played it a little bit different, but anyways, really well played to him. Let's at least see if we can end today's video with another victory. Okay, guys, hopping into the last match of today's video. Finally found the last match. We are facing this Chinese player once again. Really good player, really good profile here as well. We are unfortunately, or he is unfortunately gonna start off with a bandit at the bridge. Super aggressive, and I didn't really have anything in cycle right there. Okay, this guy is very aggressive. I'm gonna go E-Spirit just to make sure that the barbell is not gonna, or the Bedram is not gonna get a connection. We did have the barbell as well, but I think it's better to go with the E-Spirit. He is gonna go Dark Prince. Let's go with a barbell here, trying to kill the Dark Prince. Hopefully this way we can get some extra damage or value with the barb and with the recruit right there. Okay, what is he running, guys? Is he running P.E.K.K.A? Is he running just the Bridge Spam deck? I guess I'm gonna go Goblin Cage here to block the Baby Dragon from hitting the tower. This way we're also gonna cycle the Goblin Cage evolution, which is definitely gonna be a good thing for us. And I wonder what his main win condition is gonna be here. Is he gonna go with P.E.K.K.A? Is he gonna try and get something going here? Looks like he goes with Bandit, and he also goes with the what's it called, with the Bedram. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to tank the damage, which is gonna be a lot of damage, by the way. But then afterwards, hopefully with the recruits Zeppi's push, we should be able to get a lot of damage on the counter push. I'm not sure if I can get the flying machine on the field. If we can snipe his Baby Dragon, that would even be better. Okay, let's see if we can try and snipe his Baby Dragon with the flying machine here, guys. I'm not sure if he has any spell. Looks like he is gonna go with arrows, but that is still not gonna take care of the Zeppies. That is still not gonna take care of the flying machine. Vine spell defensively is actually gonna do a really good job at defending both the flying machine, the Zeppy, and the barb. But that is still a lot of damage from us on both of his lanes, while he so far only dealt damage to our left side tower. So realistically, a good situation for us. We do need to be careful because, of course, we do not have a big spell. And I think he also doesn't have a big spell. I think his only spells are going to be arrows and are going to be... Okay, let's go with a Goblin Cage here up high. I think his only spells are going to be arrows and vines, which should be good for us with like Zeppies, Flying Machine, those type of troops. Okay, what is he going to do, guys? Let's go with Zeppies here. He is going to cycle his Mother Witch. Let's go with the E-Spirit here to cycle. Let's go with a Flying Machine, trying to snipe his Baby Dragon as well. I think we should maybe try and get a recruits going soon, but we do need to be very careful as well. Okay, let's go like this. Recruits here on defense. Goblin Cage on defense as well. He's gonna get a nice arrows on top of our troops on the right side lane. But the Flying Machine is alive, guys. Flying Machine with 1 HP is actually being tanked for by the recruits. And he is gonna give up. He's gonna Vines our King Tower. Even though his push might have even been able to get a lot of damage here, he still was like, okay, I'm just gonna give up. I think at this point, I'm not gonna win this match. Not really sure why he gave up in that specific moment. Like, he still could have at least tried to get something going offensively himself with the Mother Witch, with the Dark Prince, but I guess he just, yeah, wasn't really happy about the interaction there. Flying Machine staying alive was huge for us, was actually able to take care of his right side tower, and then from that moment he was like, okay, I'm out, I'm just gonna give up. Guys, I must admit, not the best video, not the worst video either. We are only gonna get 22 medals from this last opponent. He was actually quite low, but good for us that we at least end today's video at 2,700 medals, 120 in the world. We were able to beat this backup player. Did unfortunately get outplayed by Goblin Jill, Quick Cycle Rocket. We beat Mortar. Did unfortunately lose against Golem with only 600 HP on the King Tower. We got destroyed in this matchup. There was a Quick Cycle Goblin Jill deck, which is already difficult, but this time around with the Evo Cannon, Evo Furnace, the Poison, like so many good answers against our deck. And we did end up beating Golem and Viper, which is actually an insane player, with Hawk Cycle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.